Special thanks to Twin Peaks Electric for helping make this podcast possible.
300. Wait, yeah, there we go. We needed you, Logan. We didn't know sports. It was a bad group for sports.
I really wanted to be there.
You were like, no.
I was watching it and I was just dying on the inside.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
okay, cool.
Okay, Daniel.
Are you done with the cameras, or do you want us to like mess around a little bit more?
We're
Right.
recording, so
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Cameras, I think, are pretty set now.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, welcome to Purple Podcast number 7. 7.
Yeah.
7, not 9 or whatever.
7.
Lose track at this point.
Number 7. So, we have special guest Bre Kaler. Kale, like the vegetable.
It's
okay.
not kale.
I'm broccoli.
Broccoli, kale, legume,
Legume.
and
Joel,
Joel.
you just get to be special.
I get to be special. I get to use my own name.
Yeah.
Not even vegetable or anything.
No,
No.
Nice.
just Joel.
Okay. So,
Yes.
yeah.
So I'm broccoli.
I'm Lagoon, apparently.
Yep.
And I'm kale, apparently.
Oh, I'm going to regret this. This is going to be great.
broccoli. So, a lot of stuff going on this week.
Yeah.
Especially
Tons
last
of
week,
stuff.
this week, these both 2 weeks. AP
Mhm.
testing, me and you,
Testing.
and I think you too. You're 3?
No. Next
No?
year.
Next year.
AP's next year for me.
So me and Brooklyn had AP tests, and
Yeah.
all you juniors had park testing.
Yeah, and we had
Did you?
I did not. I opted out.
You opted out.
I had technical difficulties. I did not opt out, but I did not take the test.
I remember that, Mister, because you came to the library and we're like, "Did you finish?" And you're like, "Nope."
It didn't work. I will probably have to make them up later or something, but
That's why I
We had
opted out.
AC.
Yeah, I'm not
ACT.
excited for that.
yeah, we had ACT the week before the AP tests.
Oh yeah, that
Yep.
was not okay.
I had a
Sounds like-
Spanish final that week too, and an English like quiz before the AP tests, and then 3 days in a row of 4-hour tests. Good.
So it was
Yeah,
ACT
that
one
was-
week, AP the next week, and
Yeah.
then park
Yeah.
testing this week.
Yeah, I added it up. Like, week of the AP tests, I had done, I think, like 18 hours of testing
Oh my god.
by that point. Yeah. And then AccuPlacer.
Oh
Yeah.
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 That was, I'm really tired of taking
Whoever
tests.
plans these tests, they did a bad job.
Well, the good news is we don't really have to do a whole lot after these tests. Like,
I do, but
well, that's true. Yeah, you've got finals.
yeah.
Yeah.
Haha.
Goodness.
I'm done on Friday.
Yeah.
I wish.
Next
The
Friday.
only senior
Friday?
in the
That's so
podcast.
exciting. How many more podcasts do we have?
I think we only have one after this.
Wow.
Number 8, yeah.
Next year. We got to make sure it works again next year.
Yeah.
That'll be
Definitely.
good. Thanks for joining us today, Bree.
You're welcome. Glad to be on here. I had nothing better to do than going to Willits.
Well, yeah, we've got extended lunches since we've got the park testing.
Yeah, the flip and all
Schedule.
that.
Yeah, it's really
This
confusing
schedule's
this week, but
weird.
yeah,
I like this schedule. I like my extra 2-hour lunches.
Yeah.
especially since you don't have to take the park
Yeah.
tests. Yeah.
Just throws me off. It's kind of like just swimming with the sharks. It's just go. Do it. You got it.
Like,
And
go
since
for it.
and since the schedule's flipped around, instead of P1 being in the morning, we have P4 and G4.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have class P4 or G4, so I get to go do other stuff. Like on
Nice.
Tuesday,
I didn't.
I went to go play with the middle school band. Play the 7th graders and 8th graders. So it was fun. I like
Did
the
you
schedule.
teach them the musics?
I did not teach them, but I did play nothing. I did show one of them, the 8th grader, how to read tuba music while playing a baritone saxophone.
Perfect.
Interesting. That would play with my brain. I'm not very good.
Actually, pretty easy.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're similar enough that it
Whatever
works,
you
or-
read on a tuba or trombone or any of those low ones, you can read it the same way as if you're doing a saxophone, bari sax, alto sax. Just change the key signature.
Hmm.
That's it.
That's not too bad, I guess.
Ignore the bass clef.
We've been taught musics.
You've been taught music.
No, musics, according
Multiple.
to Lagoon.
Musics.
Oh, yeah, this I have I need to find something good to do with all this free time that
Yeah.
with the extended lunches and everything. We've been going for walks. That's nice.
Yeah,
Like down
yeah.
the trail, the bike trail.
That was really cool.
Yeah, except for the spider.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
Brooklyn.
So
Like spiders.
we were walking down the trail, and somehow we got on the topic of Brooklyn and Tiana. What's her
Gordon.
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 I'm sorry, Tiana.
She was she was with us, and somehow we got on the topic of being afraid of spiders, and we were
Well, 'cause we were gonna sit at the bench, right? And she said to sit on top of the bench in
Yeah.
case there were spiders
Yeah.
underneath.
yeah
And
yeah.
I thought that was genius. Anything to avoid spiders.
So we were talking about how like terrible it would be if spiders like show up or whatever, and then as we were standing up, a spider like crawls
Out from
crawls.
under Tiana.
Yeah, and
I didn't
she like
see it.
freaked out. And Brooklyn, you didn't even see it?
Well, I did after she freaked out. I
Okay.
was like, what is wrong here? You've got to be kidding me.
'Cause like I saw you freak out, and I was like, wait, you freaked out, but you didn't see the
Well,
spider?
I saw it. It took me a while, and I did see it. It was like kind of big and whitish,
Yeah.
so it was scary looking and a spider. And Tiana was screaming and like putting me between her and the spider. That was kind of unnerving. Like, I don't like
I
spiders.
mean, Brooklyn, it's got to be better than when we went down to the river and, like, what?
Oh,
a
the
bee stung you?
Wasp. Oh my goodness, I got stung so many times. A wasp, like we on a field trip, like 8th grade
Eighth
year.
grade.
Yeah, we went down to the river and the wasps were not happy that time of year. And one landed on me and stung me through my shirt, like on my belly button. And then I ran away, like all upset, like, no, I just got stung by a bee. And then thought I felt something on my neck,
Oh.
like in my hair.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Again?
It was not pretty
4
good.
times.
Oh,
I
no.
got stung like 4 times. That was, yeah. That
Oh,
was
that sounds terrible.
like twice as much as I'd ever gotten stung in my life in one day. It was pretty great.
That was not a fun day.
Good stories though. I'm sure it was fun for everyone else. Nobody else got stung.
No one did?
Well, the other classes. There were kids in the other
Oh,
classes.
that's right.
And when we were hearing these horror stories about kids getting stung on the same field trip, it's like, I am whatever it takes. I am not going to get stung. I'm going to be the person who doesn't get stung.
Is it when you had to go draw the river with watercolors?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, and like write a poem about it or something.
Yeah, in Miss Watson's class.
It was Miss
Miss
Belladot's.
Miss
Yeah.
Belladot's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss
Fifth
Watson's
grade
7th grade.
Oh, that Miss Watson's
Yeah,
trip
and
was
she's Miss
7th
Bright
grade.
now.
Oh, that's right. I
Miss
forgot she
Bright.
got married.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
No,
Things
it's
change.
just like I
Bright.
have no idea
Miss
who these people are.
Watson's.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just sit here and remember
Like-
my 8th grade years in Michigan.
So let's ignore Logan. So when I was in Miss Watson's, the only thing I remember from Miss Watson's class was the questions she had on that whiteboard. I think she got rid of them, in,
No, she
Did
did
she?
something on the whiteboard. Like you got,
like
A
candy
little
or
qu-
a prize
yeah.
if you
It
answered
was like
the
a
trivia
word,
question.
the question of the day.
yeah.
And then
That
the
was
only
fun.
vote.
She used to write like birthdays and stuff up on there too.
Yeah.
vocab. The only word I remember is gargantuan.
Oh, that's a big word. Ha, ha, ha.
Pun.
Okay.
So my mom has kind of combined a few of those like, you know, really big words that mean big
Uh-huh.
into jagnormous.
Jet.
Jagnormous. It's her own word, and
That's awesome.
she uses it all the time, and I don't like it at
Aw,
all.
aw.
So if you're watching this, don't use jagnormous ever.
She'd
Or call me broccoli.
jagnormous antuan.
Or kale.
What was that?
No, it's like she should change it to what's it called? Wait. Jagnormous gantuan.
Jagnormous gantuan.
Whatever
It doesn't.
happened
It
to
doesn't flow.
big?
Doesn't flow as much.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
Call
like
it
no one.
big?
Huge.
Super
humongous.
califragilisticexpialidocious.
Yes, we should
That was a
find like a
humongous word.
definition for like something to use that. Like I don't know. I guess it kind of has
Aw.
its own. Oh,
That's the third time.
very sad. Phone has fallen.
At least it didn't shatter like mine.
I've dropped this phone multiple times
What
on
phone do you have?
rocks and concrete. iPhone 6.
Okay,
iPhone 6.
not
wow.
the 6 Plus.
No, that's too big.
Yeah, nice.
I
Sam
don't
has
want-
one of those. It's
Yeah?
huge.
How? Yeah, I don't know if I've actually. I think I've seen like one in person. Like
Sam and Bronk both have them, and it's like, how does it fit in your back pocket? I like tried fitting it in my back pocket, and it wouldn't go, and I'm like,
No,
what the hell?
I have trouble with my non-iPhone 6. Like,
5C.
my 5C.
And then my
It
4S.
falls out of my pocket. Anyway, yep. I feel like the 4s were really sturdy.
I like the
Like-
4s, the design.
Yeah. I feel like they last longer. Well, except for
For
when
mine,
you.
I
and
can
I
fix
drop
that.
it on asphalt.
Oh,
I do fix phones.
that's true. Do you still do that?
I
on a
still
regular
do that
basis?
sometimes.
Oh,
You
okay.
and Christian Hoya, right?
Yeah.
Christian Hoya broke my iPod. I had him fix it. I
So
had him
sad.
replace the screen, and he broke it.
Aw.
And he never told me.
tell
Aw.
you.
That's okay. I don't know. I don't want to like slam anybody.
Yeah.
on this,
It was
but-
like middle school though, so
Yeah, and I'm sure.
Inexperienced.
And he's fixed a lot of stuff for
Mhm.
like Apple users. My little brother broke his iPod and Christian fixed it.
Nice.
So that was
Christian tried very hard to save one of my absolutely dead iPods. I don't. Yeah, that it was a goner.
It was just there was no way we could save it.
dead.
Yep.
Yep. It's a shame.
It's like I don't know. It was like somebody had dropped it in water or something, but it
Oh.
didn't get dropped in water. I don't know. At least as far as I know. Maybe nobody told me, but
Was it an iPod Nano?
yeah.
Oh.
I still have one of those.
Gave that to me to fix it.
Really? That's okay. It was dead.
Was it blue?
Yes.
Then yes.
Did you break it? Oh, well.
I did not break it.
Did you return it?
Did I return it? I don't remember.
Yeah, we got it back, but it was dead.
I was just too lazy to do anything about it.
Oh. The truth is revealed.
Oh, that's awesome. And it was finally me like pressuring Christian to give me it back. I'm like, just give it back. I don't care if it's dead at this point. I want it back. So that's probably why nothing got done with. Okay, that makes sense.
Thanks, Joel.
Yay. You're welcome.
That's awesome. We can dig up some middle school stories.
Oh, stories.
I hope I've grown past some of those
Maybe.
middle school stories. Maybe.
Like when
Yeah.
you used to have
Funny middle
braces
school story.
and glasses.
And a really bad haircut. Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness. I was a different person in middle school.
Yeah.
Seriously. Do you remember when I had glasses? Back in 7th grade?
You wore glasses?
I wore glasses. In 8th grade, I was just like, nope. Not wearing them. I don't care.
Do you wear contacts?
No.
Interesting. Can
So you just have
see?
I
eyesight.
can see. No, it's reading glasses. I strain my eyes when I read,
Oh.
so I had to wear
Okay.
them
Got it.
then. But I finally gave up on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've switched to contacts. I had some bad experiences with glasses.
I want glasses.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
I feel like
They
the
just
right.
look cool.
Yeah, I feel like the right pair could look really cool or make you look really smart. I did not ever have the right pair.
Exactly.
Shane, my little brother, is supposed to wear glasses. He never does.
Aw.
You didn't
I'm
know
going to
that?
get him to wear glasses.
Yeah.
Here you are not wearing glasses.
I mean,
The idea of contacts just, I don't like it. Putting things in my eye,
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's definitely a little like not
Weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but
Coming back on the bus, everybody's taking their contacts out, and I'm like, don't!
Aw.
I
It
can
looks like
feel
they're,
my
like, pinching
eyeball.
Sam does that all the time in front of me, and she does it at school.
Aw.
Sam.
Aw. Yeah, they are kind of gross if you think about them too much. They work, and they don't. I don't know if you've cleaned them and everything and taken good care of them, they don't hurt or anything. So I don't know.
I guess I'll never know.
Put them in sand.
Nope.
Even like putting them in inside out burns
I
so bad.
Oh,
It's
God, no.
like you wouldn't know if it's inside out or not till you put it in. It's like, oh, I put it in wrong. But
Get it out, get it out, get it out.
Yes, yes. And it's the worst because it's usually like I'm putting them in first thing in the morning, half asleep and half blind, and I'll drop one. I'm like, ugh.
And they're
Now
like
what?
little clear
Yes.
plastic things, so you can't even
I have
see.
to like feel around the carpet everywhere.
Like Velma from Scooby-Doo. Oh no, my glasses.
At least you can find glasses easier than
Yeah.
tiny little
Yeah.
curved pieces of plastic or whatever they're made out of.
I know it's like I should put. I still have like nighttime glasses, so I should just be smart and wear those. But usually I've got like one contact in, and so I'm like half blinded and yeah, it's contacts.
mess.
Yes, better than glasses. Whatever. Yeah, I didn't like glasses.
I didn't like glasses either.
Oh,
Fun though.
no. Yeah.
Maybe because I don't have to wear them 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
they're
because you
cool
can.
now.
There's like this line in your vision where
Oh, like
everything
where
else
the-
is blurry, like from that point on, and I don't know.
where the glass disappears. Ends.
Yeah. So you're like limited to what you can see, and
You break those things?
oh yeah,
You're screwed.
yeah. And we usually like found cheap pairs, like not cheap, but cheap.
Cheap for glasses.
Cheap for glasses, and so I feel like they didn't always last as long. So I was always like, my glasses were falling apart all the time. I w- like always
Didn't
trying
you,
to
like,
tighten
lose
them.
a
and-
screw in
probably.
like 8th grade?
I'm
in
sure.
Mr. Bradley's
Yeah,
class?
because I had a pair of like frameless where it was just little like screws on both ends, and that's the pair I want to smash. And I want to find it and smash it. That is, I've had this goal for a long time to hunt down these glasses and smash them.
I will find you.
That pair of glasses from 6th grade. If you are watching this, run.
Run. Never return.
Or please
Oh.
return so I can smash you.
There we go. I'm just kidding. I won't smash you. Come back.
We're all friends.
That sounded like me saying hi to Huntsman this morning. So fake.
Oh. So
Oh, poor Huntsman.
I knew this was going to be a good group. Good
Yeah.
stories. We've got some good stories.
It's working
Yeah.
perfectly.
you Sorry, go ahead.
Speaking of good stories, kind of throwing it back to the middle school thing. When I first moved to Michigan, I was in 8th grade, and nobody's nice in Michigan.
Oh.
So I sat by myself at lunch
Oh.
for 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
And then one
Oh.
person came up to me and wanted to be my friend, and she ended up being a stalker and followed me around everywhere I went.
Oh, like Daniel?
No, worse.
Like, wait,
Other Daniel.
not
Uh,
us.
No,
Other
no,
Daniel.
yeah.
Daniel's running tech today. Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah, thank you, Daniel Barnes. But she like left little love notes in my locker, and it was really weird.
Well, middle school too, I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh,
Middle
it
school's
was-
changed.
It was
I
Yeah.
have a couple friends in middle school from the band, and the things they say,
Mm-hmm.
it's like there's this thing, eyebrow, where like if you say you're gonna do something and you end up not doing it, you get your eyebrow shaved. Or
What?
I learned
Like-
this. I learned this yesterday. Prune. It means you don't do anything. So
Okay. Like the fruit?
like the
Prune?
I don't
I feel old
prune.
now.
I know. I feel old. They
like
told me this.
outdated.
They told
I
me
feel
this
like a
I don't know
30-year-old.
any of this stuff.
The middle school lingo.
The middle
Yeah.
school.
I wonder
lingo,
if it'll
the
move
jargon.
up. Yeah.
The word
Jargon.
I learned in Miss Watson's
That's a
7th
good.
grade class.
That's a good word.
Jargon.
Jargon. I don't know if I've actually like said it. I've seen it written, but yeah,
Carl.
that's interesting. Carl?
Nothing.
Carl?
What did you say?
Nothing. Ignore it.
Carl.
I don't really know if I want to ignore it.
Where did this come from?
Mary's really simple, and then Carl just really exuberant and likes to put his head in trees.
Oh.
This is AP reference.
Yeah.
Ah. That was
Took
we
you
had
a
to
while.
write yes, it took me. I blocked all
You've
all
blocked
memories,
everything.
all references.
All memories.
Yeah, one of the kids came up to me and like made an Adam and what was her name? Hetty.
Hedda?
It was like Hetty or something.
Hetty. Hetty.
Eddie.
Hetty. Yeah, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" But that was another AP reference. That, we had.
Sort of weird how they had us write an essay on cruelty,
Mm-hmm.
which just taking
Yeah.
the AP test
Like,
itself is cruel.
This is awful. You guys are cruel. Why would you make me
I bet
sit in a
they-
room for 4 hours?
I bet they did that on purpose.
Write a test on
That's funny.
cruelty while we
Ironic.
cruelly
Yeah,
torture
well,
you with
we
this
are
test.
torturing you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I messed up that essay. I told you I wrote about One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest,
Mm-hmm.
and instead the main character's name is McMurphy. I
Right.
didn't write about I didn't write the essay about McMurphy, thankfully, because I got his name wrong. I mentioned him twice, and I called him McCarthy instead
Oh
of McMurphy.
no.
I
We
think
will
Logan
see.
knows who McCarthy is. McCarthyism, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to
I think
explain
I
this
just
to Brooklyn.
breathed heavy on the mic. Yeah,
Oh.
I didn't know what it was, but
Really?
yeah.
Learned it in American history with Mr. Aho.
Oh, that's why I haven't taken American history yet. I still need to.
No American history for you.
Mm.
The Red Scare.
The
What?
Red
The
Scare?
Red Scare?
Oh
Yeah.
God, not this topic
McCarthyism?
again.
Oh, yeah, the communism thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God dang it.
The Iron Curtain.
Yeah, all that.
Okay.
All that weird
That's what
thing
McCarthyism was like when this senator.
from
Joe
whose
McCarthy
name
would
was Joseph
like
McCarthy.
make
Okay.
false accusations against people. They
Hmm.
called it McCarthyism.
Yeah. And it
Interesting.
was like communists in America. And it was like the Red Scare.
Mm-hmm.
Influenced, what's it called? The Crucible by Arthur Miller.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. That was
You're welcome, Mr. Howard. I've learned so much.
English 3. I remember
Mr. Howard
that.
is all over our podcast.
He is.
Aw. We should. I don't know.
Cool.
Oh no! Oh no!
Now we're gonna
Bringing it
be
back.
So
Bree would be confused if she hasn't seen our podcast, but hopefully the rest of our viewers know what's going on.
Brooklyn says cool a lot, and it's not okay with Mr. Howard.
was-
It's not cool with Mr. Howard to say cool.
At least not to the extent that I did. I was really nervous on one of our podcasts, and
Oh.
it's painful to listen to. It's bad, but
It's hilarious.
it was like cool. So, what are we talking about now?
Cool.
Very cool. I'm trying to be cool here.
I mean, it's kind of like Alex. When Alex was here, she would be like, so
So,
the entire class during one of her speeches. And Mr. Howard was just, he looked at her and he's like, okay, I'm going to limit you to 5 so's per class. If I hear you say any more, you're going to have to restack all the chairs and put them all back down each time.
Wow.
Each time you say, "Oh wow," that's good though. You learn to like break your word whisker. I've worked really hard on it, and if I don't know, I think I've gotten better, but I'm sure there's a new one somewhere.
let's ask the 7th graders, the middle schoolers, to see if there's a new word to replace.
Yeah, because apparently
Fillers.
we're out of the
Fillers.
We're out of the flow
Loop.
flow. Yeah, loop, whatever.
loop. The middle school
Like,
loop.
I hear stories from my parents and stuff. Don't get me. And,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
A sore subject or
no. She like would tell us like, how, oh, these teenagers did this, and it was the new thing and all that. And now it's kind of like moved from high school to like middle school.
like middle school sets the
Yeah.
the cool standard.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad. They're kids
And
too.
Even though I'm
Yeah.
only 4 years older than them, I feel like I'm 20. Or like
Right.
really old.
Like I'm an adult.
Like
really
their
old.
parent.
You are
20 years
not.
old.
Like their parent. Oh, wow.
It's like, what is this gibber, whatever the old people say?
Gibberish?
Jibber jabber.
Jibber jabber.
Jibber jabber? That does sound like a kind of old phrase. Wow. Yeah.
I think we're losing all of our
What
older.
is this contraption?
Aw, contraption. That's a good word though.
Contraption.
Yeah.
I use contraption sometimes.
Yeah.
Gosh darn, I use that a lot.
Smithereens.
Smithereens. That's a good word. It means something.
What's
got
this jibber jabber on this contraption? I'm gonna smash it to smithereens.
I can't read it. Yeah. A jibber jabber.
Mm.
You know, for a while now, I've been wondering if we should talk a little bit about like what middle schoolers should expect coming up to the high school, which we don't have to, I guess, if you guys don't want to. But
Oh yeah.
I remember being so scared to be a high schooler because I had no idea what to expect, and I was pretty sure it was where everybody like turned into monsters or something because
High school's
we
not
were
that bad.
teenagers. Yeah, it's not that bad.
No,
Oh.
it was a little different for me because I went from 8th grade in a public school to 9th grade in a homeschool and then 10th grade here. So I guess it was a little bit of a less steep curve.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's that bad at all, really. It's more work, obviously, and there's a
Yeah.
lot more weight on your shoulders for grades 'cause of college and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But I
feel
don't
like
see any difference, really.
the kids are older, and so some things are more serious.
Yeah.
And
Than
then
they
some
were.
things aren't.
Yes, that's true.
Sure.
Just depends who you're with.
Whistler.
Uh,
Whistler's class was like the most fun class I remember freshman year.
oh, he had such a dry sense of humor. So funny. Didn't he say he used to be a grave digger? Like
He
when
did
he was in
that.
high school?
He said he was a grave digger.
Oh, and he had some stories. Yeah, he had some
It was so funny.
unfortunate stories about that, like helping his friend out who was also a grave digger or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
He had some weird stories.
that was a fun class. But we had talked before about maybe we could mention my all-time favorite story
Oh,
from
Go
that
ahead.
class. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I think. Okay. So we were supposed to do the scavenger hunt around the high school, and we had 2 rules, and the rules were don't jump the fences and don't run down the hill.
And I did, but I broke both of those
Yes,
rules.
but it was because you had just gotten home from a trip, right?
Yeah, we went to Durango for softball, and we didn't get home till like 2 in the morning, and my mom wouldn't let me skip school, so I had to go. So I was like
Yeah.
super tired,
Yeah.
and I wasn't.
And
in the
you heard a
mood.
command.
Jake's yelled, "Run, Bree, run!" And I'm like, "What?" And so I start running
Okay.
down the hill. And it didn't work out for me in the end.
And we were coming down. Yes, it didn't work.
Brooklyn was up
That
there
is
with
a
me.
mild way to say it. I was coming down the hill too, 'cause I'm pretty sure we were in the same group.
No, you
Oh.
were in a different group, but we were all there at the same time. And so you and I and like, who was it? Someone else went up with
Right.
us to the B.
Okay.
And so you were trying to go down the safe way. And I was trying to
Like
do it too
walking
at the
down,
beginning.
like sidestepping down so I wouldn't fall. And
I was doing that at the beginning until Jake yelled, "Run!"
and then you ran.
And then I ran.
It's amazing. Your feet go flying up and just jump to the
Scorpion. I get down to the bottom. Jake's like, "Why the hell did you listen to me?" And I'm like, "You realize how tired I am?" I think that was the first time I've ever seen Jake paranoid.
Oh, like worried for you. Well, 'cause it looked like you had gotten a little scraped up and stuff, and we were all worried that you'd gotten hurt, but laughing
dead.
pretty hard too.
I was laughing.
And as I recall, so was the teacher once he knew you were
Whistler
okay.
was like, Whistler came over and he's laughing, and then he sees that like Raquel's trying to help me,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, "Leave me alone."
I can do it. It's okay.
I'm fine.
Give me my pride.
Seriously.
Never had Mr.
And so then
Whistler.
Whistler helps me over.
It's fun.
Whistler helps me over to a chair, and he's like, "What the hell were you doing?" And I'm like, "Jake said run, so I ran."
So I done it.
Forrest, run.
This is Forrest Gump. I need to watch Forrest Gump.
You still haven't
I
seen
still
it?
haven't seen it.
I saw
Oh,
Forrest
we
Gump
watched
my
it in
freshman year.
Bronx.
in
Okay.
English.
We're watching it in Miss
English.
Pettis' class right now
Nice.
over the next few Fridays.
You're behind.
Yeah.
Alex already finished that.
Yeah. She wanted to not take out a huge chunk of our schooling 'cause of the tests coming up. So she did it just on the Fridays. And it makes sense.
We watched it on the Fridays too. We just started watching it like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Yeah. This end of the school year is weird. Like everything's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, with classes coming to an end and I
Yeah.
don't know.
Especially like if I know a few of us are like all in senior classes. Well,
Hopefully.
but, like
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or none.
I am in a few classes that has a ton of seniors in it, so I'm taking like finals like really soon,
Mhm.
and then I'll just have nothing to do in those classes for like a week and a half.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's a whole lot of pressure at the end of the year, and then all of a sudden like it's gone. It's so weird. It's such a weird.
summer.
Yeah. Oh.
The only class I have now is anatomy,
Okay.
And seniors don't have to take the final, but we still have to take the circulatory respiratory system test, and I just
Okay.
don't want to.
Oh,
Aw.
sorry.
And have band. Band's fun.
That's good.
I like band.
Ben
My
sounds
last
like
concert
fun.
next week.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
After 8 years.
Wow.
8 years in band. It's fun.
This-
Are you gonna do anything around band in college?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll
knows?
see.
Yeah. Huh.
'Cause I know like you're a musical kind of guy. You can just kind of tell from his stare.
My dark hair.
Music.
My,
Yeah,
my
that's-
pupils match quarter notes. It's dark black circles.
Black circle.
There should be more funny comments to attach to this. I can't think of any.
I was gonna say whole note, but then I just remembered.
Whole note, but those are.
aren't filled
Oh,
in.
Daniel, do you have ideas?
Musical puns.
Oh, we're at 30
Oh,
minutes.
oh, wow.
Oh, nice. That went fast.
Yeah.
Do we have?
Got it.
Our sponsor.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, sorry to leave that out.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
We
So,
need an abbreviated. We're really sorry.
yeah, again, this week is Sure Thing Burger, just like the few ones, because they are so amazingly awesome. We are supposed to be promoting their Taco Tuesday, which is they sell tacos, and they're $2, right? I believe. And then you get a drink for $2 and a milkshake for $2 if you want. They're really, really good tacos. I love them, and I love them a lot. And of course, if you aren't a taco person, you can get burgers there too, 'cause they're Sure Thing Burger. And they have really, really good burgers. Also, they have really good salads and veggie burgers if you're not like a meat person, which I think is something we
Nice.
failed
Yeah.
to mention.
Well, I brought up salads before, but 'cause I like salad. I am a meat person, though. I do like meat, but salad is good.
Yeah. So they have like a Chinese or Thai Asian salad, which is really, really good. It's like a noodle salad. They have a normal, like side salad kind of thing. And then their veggie burgers I've heard are really good. I haven't ever tried one, but they're all handmade and
Nice.
yeah.
To-do list. Go to Sure
Yeah,
Thing.
bucket
Try
list.
the veg. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely check them out. They are in Willits, across the street from what am I trying to
Like
Near
Smoke
Arcovita and Smoke.
yeah.
Yeah, right around there.
Yeah,
Right
next
next door to
and
Starbucks. Yeah. So yeah,
Whole
definitely
Foods, that's a big one.
check it
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I guess that's about it then.
Yeah.
Wrap this up. Thanks again, Bree.
Yeah. Thanks, Bree.
guys.
This was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye, Kale.